They crash the backboard hard. We're going to find out how this one will unfold now as Partizan win the jump ball. And round 15 of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague is underway. Carly Jones on the dribble. Isaiah Mike confident with the jump shot. Rims in, rims right back out though. And here comes Alba. Yanni Wetzel just has the ball ripped away, but he wins the battle against Tyreek Jones. David McCormack can't handle the loose ball, and it goes right back to Partizan. First turnover of the game. We'll keep an eye on the scoreboard. When Alba have won games, they're not a come-from-behind team. 2 of the 3 games they've won, they've been ahead after 3 quarters, so they need to at least be close. They're not going to come back from down 20. Partizan, well, they need to try and find a bucket. 2 shots from exactly the same spot and 2 shots with no points. Carly Jones starts to fill the stat sheet with his first steal and his first basket of the night. Now Yanni Wetzel working in the post against Mike. Matt Thomas rather says that's how you shoot the 3-point shot. 17 games in a row with a made 3-point shot for Matt Thomas. And Alba Berlin have an early lead. Thomas comes, gets his feet set. Picture perfect release. Strokes the 3, which makes up for the turnover. Sloppy one. You know Jones is coming for the steal. We've got a coach's challenge from Coach Gonzalez. Let's listen to the referee, see what they decide.
Now black one. Agree? And this is, I think, best angle. That black one touch last. Then nothing.
Okay. And let's try number 5 because I think it's more conclusive. Number 5, yeah.
White. It's the last touch. Okay, blue ball.
Sideline.
Sideline, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, the coach's challenge is successful. The referees decide that the ball was last touched by Partizan, so it will be Alba possession. Both coaches get 2 challenges in the game. You do not get to keep it if you are successful, though. So Gonzalez and Berlin have 1 left. As Matteo Spagnolo leads Carly Jones a merry dance and draws the foul. Jones sticking his hand in, thinking he's got the steal. He's going to send Spagnolo to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Spagnolo not far off 80% of the free throw line. So, of course, misses the first one. Makes him 25 of 33 on the season. What an energetic crowd. Big turnout from Partizan. You see the black-shirted fans in the far corner of the stadium. Right now, first 2 minutes, been a defensive battle. 4 points to 2. Berlin ahead. Malik Jones for 3. Does more than keep the defense honest. He punishes it as he makes the triple. Thomas not allowed to get an open look this time. So it will be McCormack. Feeds Spagnolo on the wing. He's got the post-up position. Can he convert down low? McCormack, powerful move, gets the jump up to go. Still early in this one. Had 3 lead changes already. No one's got control, that's for sure. Sterling Brown looking to make a big impression against his former teammates. Tried to draw the foul, gets nothing, has to hustle back on D. The Spagnolo pulls up and makes the jump shot. Well, anybody who follows the Adidas Next Generation tournament will remember some spectacular performances from Spagnolo. Potential oozing out of every pore of his body. And that's one of his main weapons, that pull-up jump shot up the dribble. He is outstanding at that. Isaiah Mike goes to the rack. First team All-Euro Cup last season with Bourg-en-Bresse. What a season he had there. Has struggled, I have to admit, at the start of this season to the intensity of the EuroLeague, but now he really has embraced the style of Coach Obradovic, and he's making a big difference for Partizan. Kenny Wetzel. Back-to-back offensive rebounds there from him. You see how Alba go. When they shoot, they crash the backboards. Which is probably why they give up so many points, because if they don't get the offensive rebound, they're susceptible to fast break opportunities. Tyreek Jones, beautiful power move there. Great balance, the pivot, turning away from the shot blocker. Oh, how's about that for a pass from Spagnolo? Don't you love when a youngster shows just how good he can be? Matteo Spagnolo. Great start of the game from him. Got a great interior passing. Tyreek Jones this time drops off to Marinkovic. And Marinkovic, normally hiding in the corner for 3-pointers, this time just coaxes home the layup. Gets his team within 1. But Spagnolo is unstoppable right now. 5 points for the young Italian. And there's the first alley-oop attempt of the game. Tyreek Jones can't convert. And here comes Spagnolo again. Finds Wetzel, who's fouled in the low post. Foul looks like it's going to be called on Sterling Brown. No, excuse me. Yeah, it is. Brown comes in underneath and makes sure before Wetzel pivots for the jump shot. We get our first timeout as well. Alba 14, Partizan 11. Now, as the coaches discuss any change they want to make, I remind you that we need your help to find the top 25 players since the turn of the millennium in the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague, including the most valuable player. If you can rewind this broadcast, go back and scan the QR code. Otherwise, just go to the EuroLeague website where you can find out how to make your entries. Maybe not going to be on that list just yet, but you can see the way he's played so far tonight. Matteo Spagnolo could certainly be in the mix when we do the next top 25, although 25 years' time, sure, your commentator will be expecting to be around. Back to the action. Strong start from Berlin, and they continue to be strong as Matty Dello working against Sterling Brown in the low post. Trevion Williams, his unique style of game. Pass first, big man, but when you want to make him score, he delivers. First bucket of the game for Williams, averaging just under 12 points a game this season. Tyreek Jones against Williams. Oh, how's about that footwork? Well, Tyreek Jones suddenly, it's like he's at the disco and all he can hear is the beat, and his footwork is perfect. No matter what tune you play, he's got some moves for you. Williams looking for the pass, can't find it, so he up and unders and converts. It's just so great to see a big man who is thinking pass before score. Well, there's an easy way to answer that. Drop a dime to Sterling Brown. He's familiar with these rims. He goes to 3 points personal. It's Alba with a 2-point lead. Thomas gets open. Marinkovic looking at the referee, asking for help, saying there was an illegal screen. Tyreek Jones drives, slides to the lane, clumps home the 2. Now, anytime you play against Alba, you know they're going to put points up. Yeah, Williams with the sweet pass. Williams looks for the second one and the assist. Yanni Wetzel, the New Zealander, goes to 4 points personal. No offensive rebounds this time. Just his team's 3rd assist of the game. There, Mike feeds Jones, and the big men continue to deliver. Tyreek Jones, 6 points for him. And then Tyreek Jones pulls in his team's 1st rebound of the game, which is more a reflection of how well Alba have shot the basketball. 8 of 10 2-point shooting, 2 of 3 on threes. There's only been 3 missed shots. 2 of those they had offensive rebounds on. There's not been very many missed shots at this end either. Oh, ho, ho, Spagnolo! Just with the magic, Coach Abramovich turns away in frustration. Spagnolo feels the defender coming, takes the bump and says, hey, let me go with the circus shot. Spagnolo averaging 11.4 points a game. Has scored in double figures in 5 of his last 6 appearances. And he's on a streak tonight, leading his team from the front. Misses the free throw. Of course he does. We sing his praises. He stays on 7 points personal. Under 2 minutes left in the first period. Frank Ntilikina. His action first for the visitors, and straight away draws the foul on Elias Rafiq, excuse me. Rafiq not able to keep up with the long-armed, fast-footed Ntilikina. First quarter for that man there. Spagnolo, looks like Ntilikina took a slap to the face. If there's blood, he's going to have to sit down. It's good sportsmanship there from young Rapiak. Making sure he's okay. Referee's going to review this now for unsportsmanlike conduct, I'm sure. Maybe a coach's challenge. Referees confer. We'll soon find out as they all go and take a look at the replay. And we'll find out if it's a coach's challenge. I think it is. Well, it looks like it's just the referees reviewing.
Do you see any contact?
Okay, then the first contact, Russell tried to reach the ball, and unfortunately he hit the nose without the circle.
Well, the foul stays the same. It was not a coach's challenge, at least according to the graphics on our script monitors. Rapiek commits the foul. And it'll be 2 free throws for Frank Ntilikina. Who did catch a swipe on his nose, forced a bit of a nosebleed, but he wants those free throws, so block up that wound and get back on the court. Ntilikina, perfect from the free throw line this season. He's only shot 9 free throws, but he's made all 9. Will the commentators curse strike again? Or will the referees curse? The referees are going to decide whether or not he can play with that thing up his nose. Well, the dispute is it's a blood injury, and they're saying he's got to come out. Interesting one, really. I've never had that debated before. Normally, if you get a coach's a review of the play. So if you've got a scratch on your arm and they put a plaster on it and cover it up, a dressing, you go back to it. You get a nosebleed, and the referee says no. Take a seat. So Sterling Brown. Gratefully steps back on the court. Says, okay, well, I'll take the free throws for you, Frank. And if you ask me nicely, I'll get to change him on the stat sheet for you, especially if I miss, but he does not. Brown makes a pair. It's a 1-point lead for the home side. First quarter winding down. Giga Samar on the court for the home side. Williams in the post, working hard against Bonga. Fades away, this time can't convert. Tyreek Jones elevates. And Jones just barrels his way into, oh, what a move. Tyreek Jones with the pump fake gets Williams in the air. And that's 2 big bodies banging there. Tyreek Jones goes back one way. And I talked to you about the dance moves. His footwork has just really come on in this winning streak for Partizan. Everybody knows him for the alley-oop slam dunks and rebound and hustle. But he's got some great footwork down in that low post. And he's been rewarded here with 2 free throws. Tyreek Jones goes 1 from 2. Ties up 25 points apiece as we approach the final minute. Korean Williams operating as a point center right now. Shot clock running down. Matisek strokes the left-handed triple. Jonas Matisek, his first meaningful touch results in points. Dwayne Washington, just in the game. Strong drive to the basket. He gets the score. And that's the final piece of the puzzle for Partizan. When Washington, and I say when, not if, when Washington starts to fulfill the potential that he has, this team here is going to be a very difficult team to beat. Now you see Washington involved defensively. Quoted as saying that the EuroLeague is just such an intense level compared to what he's been playing in the NBA. There's no disputing the talents that that young man has. He's playing for one of the toughest coaches in the EuroLeague. Although I have to say, Coach Bradovic seems to have become milder in his senior years. So I was saying that, he's only 64. It feels he's been coaching for 30 years. Washington, that's the weapon that they want to see. He's an excellent scorer of the basketball, but only shooting 12.5% on the season. But you can see the difference it will make if he starts to get the same confidence that the likes of Tyreek Jones and Carlik Jones has. Who's going to beat Partizan? Timeout on the floor. Alba 28, Partizan 30. Well, of course, it's not a timeout. It's the end of the first quarter. Got to read the clock. Big bucket at the end there to give us our fifth lead change of the game. And this is, well, you look at the amount of points scored. This is very much an Alba Berlin style of play. .58 points put up between these two teams, free-flowing. If you ask the coaches, they'll say they're not playing any defense. The fans will say we're enjoying an offensive exhibition. Well, you wait to see these shooting percentages. 75% from 3 for Alba. That's 3 from 4. Partizan was 1 behind them at 3 of 5, and then the 2-point shooting. Those are free throw percentages right there. The only weakness, Alba have missed 2 of the 3 free throws they've took. Rebounding is close. Don't forget, Alba had the first 6 rebounds of the game. It's now 7-4 in their favor. Hard to see how this game sustains this offensive sort of performance, but it'd be great if it does. We'd love to see a game after 4 quarters, 4 10-minute quarters, and 120 to 122 is what we're trading it at the moment. Surely we're not going to get there. It'd be great if it would, though. As players step out for second quarter, BKT best performance. Carlik Jones. There's been so many points rained up. You almost forget that he started out so well for his team. 9 points, couple of assists, a PIR of 11, eclipsing every other player on the court. Double teamed in the low post. Rapiek had to shoot that one, couldn't convert it. Bonga. His first career double-double against Alba Berlin, playing for Bayern Munich last season. Gets his first rebound, second rebound there, rather. Washington, one-on-one with McCormick. The long arms of McCormick, swings the ball on. And there's Washington from deep. And you see what he brings to the team when he is reining them in. Excellent passing there. 6 assists now for Partizan. And they stretch the lead to 5. It's the biggest they've had of the game. And they extend their defense. Ntilikina giving Sagar all he can handle, but Samar gets the roll. Tough finish by Giga Samar. Averaging 4 points a game. gets his first bucket of the night, the Slovenian guard. Crossover dribble, Washington. Thought he got the foul. He'll keep the ball on the baseline. That change of pace, leaving the defender behind. I think McCormick gets a clean swipe at that. Yeah, he does. McCormick knocks the ball, got the contact after the ball had gone. Tough finish from Giga Samar. Shot clock running down. Sterling Brown, one-on-one, pulls the trigger. Can't get the three. Well defended by Rapique. And McCormick pulls in the rebound. Matisek likes the look of these three-point shots. Jonas Matisek. Back-to-back triples for him. And we are all square. 33 points apiece. Washington drives again, and this time he is fouled, and he will get free throws. I think that's Elias Rapique. Yeah, Rapique coming over from the help side. Matisek, though. What about Coach Abramovich is talking to Tyreek Jones after Matisek making that three-point shot? Said you got to help more on that screen. It was his man that got him open. Could see Luis Olinde in the game. He's had some time out with injury. I always say that for anybody. Anybody with an Alba Berlin jersey on, you can say they've missed some games. The problem for Berlin right now is that Dwayne Washington is not missing anything. 3 threes dialed up for him. His team are now 5 of 8. Dwayne Washington, a little bit of controversy when he came in the beginning of the season. There was some kind of NBA trade. He had to go back. Samar says, yeah, he can shoot threes, but can he shoot a teardrop like me? So, you know, Washington didn't really have the most simple of transitions to the EuroLeague, but now he's getting in the swing of things tonight. He's certainly having an impressive piece of action as Brandon Davies gets his first moments of the game. Davies, of course, the hero against Olympiacos. First foul committed by Dwayne Washington. Well, he's seen Matisek make 2 3-point shots and decided he wasn't going to let him have another one. In doing so, committed the foul. Davies, good help defense. And a turnover. Samar's looking at the referee saying, hey, what happened? He's arguing that the ball came off the foot of Davies. Well, it looks he just lost control, and as he hustles back, he knows turnover. Number 3 for Berlin. Washington, step back jump shot. Finally misses one. And then offensive rebound from Brown, and he commits the turnover as Luis Olinde steps in and draws the charge. It'll be Alba possession as Brown commits his second foul of the game. Matisek. Excuse me, Samar. He finds Matisek. There's a legal screen this time. It's Tim Snyder. That's what you call persistence in trying to set a screen. He grabbed a hold of Dwayne Washington and said, you cannot get around me. Almost like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. You shall not pass. But what he does is commits the foul. Both teams with 2 fouls in the second period. As Partizan nurse a 1-point lead. Davies drives into trouble. Keeps the ball, and he's fouled, and he's going to shoot 2. Well, the help came in from Giga Samar, and then when he released, left McCormick exposed, and Davies He goes to the free throw line. See the good help from Samar. Once he lost track of the ball, he released back to his man. And that's where McCormack ends up committing the foul. And Brandon Davies, with the mask of Zorro, goes to the free throw line. Well, the difference between these two teams right now is free throw shooting, which is strange because between them they've only shot 8. Partizan 4 of 5. Alba 1 of 3. Make that 5 of 6. Partizan +4 at the free throw line. In the game they lead by 3 points. 35-38. Berlin trail. Partizan Mozart Belgrade. Second period action, round 15 of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. Berlin struggling to get the ball over half court. On a good sentence. Oh, beautiful pass, but it's turned over. Samar loses out. Bonga finds Davies, has it stripped away. Good hustle. Alinde in the action, but Bonga, relentless, keeps the ball. Ntilikina drops off. Tyreek Jones wants the slam, turns it over, and Matisek is fouled in the open court. Coach Bradovic talking to his team, you got to look, see where the open man is. You're trying to force the ball into a space that does not exist. Good hustle defensively from Alba. One of the things Coach Bradovic was talking about before the game is how Berlin changed their defense so often between man-to-man, zone. They go with a trap, they go with a box and one. They've got all sorts of mixes of what they'll show you. And it can be confusing for your team, which is why you've got to keep your eyes open and look when you're in possession. And also go look and see what this man's doing, because Spagnolo showing some crazy handles right now. Stolen away, good defense from Bonga. Partizan relying on good old-fashioned man-to-man defense. Bonga cannot believe no foul is called. And his coach says the same. He's like, how can that be no foul? Instead it's a turnover. Bonga. Well, the referee says that Snyder did not commit an illegal contact, so Snyder gets an open three at the other end, which he truly delivers. Coach Bradovic calls the timeout. Tim Snyder, defensive stop at one end, makes his team's 5th three-point bucket at the other. Timeout on the floor. Alba 38, Partizan 38.
We're still in a special in defense, okay? Venga, let's go.
Guys, talk, let's go.
Good communication and drop quickly.
Confident and positive timeout from Berlin. Getting great contributions off the bench. Both sides are, but for Berlin, they've certainly raised the defensive intensity from that. Three-point shooting from both teams, pretty impressive. Both got 5 made three-point buckets so far tonight. Alba making those 5 on only 7 attempts. Meanwhile, Partizan 5 of 10, 50%. There's nothing wrong with that. after the timeout. Midway through the second period. We're all square, 38 points apiece. Brandon Davies, one-on-one with Yanni Wetzel. Drops off Frank Ntilikina. Hard off the back iron with the missed three. And then the foul's committed by Ntilikina, trying to make up for the miss. Good hustle from Matt Thomas, and then Ntilikina clangs into the big American 2 meters 8 of David McCormack. Illegally so, commits the foul. And he will take a seat next to his coach. Olinde, got it by Bonga. Matt Thomas looking to open up the down screen. Feeds into the low post. Strong move by McCormack, but he's frustrated that he missed that one. Should have used the backboard, perhaps. Instead. Oh, beautiful bounce pass, and that first slam of the game. Jones to Jones, Carleague to Tyreek. Partizan take the lead once more. McCormack down low, fouled and one. Well, David McCormack had a breakout game last time out, albeit in defeat against Monaco. Here, just goes old-fashioned big man. Get your feet set, get strong, take it up with some power. So how's about this for a wraparound bounce pass? Carleague Jones finds Tyreek Jones, and anytime he's around the basket, you know what he's looking to do. Beautiful bounce pass. Martin Hermansen, Justin Bean, injured players for Alba Berlin. Hermansen has been having his best season of his career, averaging 13.5 points a game. But he's riding the pine right now. Marco Baldi, the general manager of Alba Berlin, and Gabriele Procida, a late scratch from this game. McCormack first three-point play. He goes 5 points personal. Berlin by 1, 41-40. Carleague Jones, 9 points, 3 assists, and he draws the foul. Foul's caught on Olinde. Oh, yeah, we'll see what Olinde's not happy about. He's saying the referee he got bought. Instead, he commits his team's 4th foul. Free throws the rest of the way in the first half for any more defensive fouls. Good defense from Spagnolo, but ultimately he gets left with dust, and there with the follow-up, who else? Tyreek Jones, averaging 2.9 offensive rebounds a game. Gets his 2nd of the game, and he's the 2nd player into double digits. 11 points for him, matching the total of Dwayne Washington. We've had another lead change. Matt Thomas misses, but there's an offensive rebound. And this time he finds Olinde, and Luis Olinde can't get it to go. But the hustle on the board, I think that's going to be Wetzel. If he's committed that one, we'll be walking down the floor to shoot free throws. Wetzel gets around Davies, but takes out Washington. So that will count as a defensive rebound, foul rather. There you see Spagnolo had a great drop step spin, but it just gave enough space for Carleague Jones to get the open look. Tyreek Jones now 9 points, 3 assists and a steal. And importantly for him and his coach, 0 turnovers. Dwayne Washington, this by far his best offensive scoring games of his young EuroLeague career. Best he had was 9 points earlier on this season. He's already up to 12 and we haven't even got the halftime. Three minutes to go. Partizan lead by 3. Williams now working in the post, one-on-one with Tyreek Jones. That hook shot worked for him last time, does not at the second attempt, and Tyreek Jones pulls in another rebound. There's a whistle, that's going to be mounted low, which will send Tyreek Jones to the free throw line. Two hands on Tyreek. That will send him back to the stripe, where he's 1 of 2 so far tonight. The only Partizan player to miss a free throw. Makes no mistake that time, though, and he becomes joint leading scorer in the game. 13 points for him. Partizan lead by 5. Williams kicks the corner. Mounted the low. Matt Thomas stepped through, and there's Spagnolo. Off the mark, but gets his own rebound. So Bradovic won't be happy with that, especially if Spagnolo can convert. Or better still for Berlin, find Matt Thomas open, but he can't. The hustle. 1.3 left on the shot clock. Good defensive help there from the men in white shirts. We've got a timeout called. Just over 2 minutes left until the halftime break. Alba Berlin 41, Partizan Belgrade 46.
So, Bonga will attack the ball over here. 2 perimeter flat, 4 and 5. Okay, we are in zone. You will be over here, Mosh. Leak over there, 4 and 5. And you attack the ball. So, however they move, you match up after. 1 second, this is switch everything. Okay. Take the player, hey, and protect the rim. Go to rebound. Okay, watch out. Okay.
So again, watch out if you don't, and this player just leak out over there for shots. Okay, for corners.
Offense. 1-4. All of you. 2-5. 3. Hey. L. Direct L. Pick your own. Swing the ball. Now pick. 4 men. 4 men. Follow ball. You pop out. Come over there.
Don't rush. I want to see where they stand.
Stay in zone over there. Bonga. You attack the ball all the way. All the way.
Let's go.
The intensity in the timeouts from both sides. Coach Bradovic, you heard very clearly his team. Bonga attack the basketball. Let's see how that may manifest itself. Oh, tough bucket. Matt Thomas. Well, the referee is going to check for a shot clock violation. It's 1.3 seconds on the clock. I'm pretty sure that's got to count. The catch. Oh, that's going to be close, actually. So he took an extra step. Let's listen in as the referees try to decide if this basket is going to count. Well, two checks there. First one was to make sure the shot had left his hand before the shot clock expired. And then that second check was to make sure that the clock started when he caught the basketball. Coach Bradovic asked them to attack the ball, and instead they give up a three-pointer. And this is a high-scoring affair. These two teams are scoring for fun. Washington trying to feed Davies in a low post. Wetzel takes him out, and it ends up being a turnover. Both teams now with 6 throwaways, 6 turnovers each. Nothing else. This game has been entertaining on the offensive end. Flashes of defense, I think, could be the difference in the end. Spagnolo with the pull-up. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound, Davies. Partizan. We've been strong in the half court, slow it down, and then the foul is called. I think that's going to be Trevion Williams. I'll make that 2 on him, and 2 free throws to come, which will be for Tyreek Jones, and he takes a hearty shove on the hip. Impressive, the atmosphere has sustained throughout this first half. Why wouldn't it? 92 points between these two teams. Spagnolo can't make it 94, and Williams can't get the offensive rebound. Washington, hesitation. Playing with their 2 big men, Partizan, Tyreek Jones, and Brandon Davies. Good help defense, though. Matt Thomas strips it away. Transition opportunity now. Matt Thomas misses the 3, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Alba Berlin. You see, Alba not afraid to keep shooting the basketball. Timeout call by Coach Bradovic and Partizan. They have a lead, 44-48.
Second time, we try to pass under, but we switch. Okay? And we switch. Ball, take the roll. Then, the ball, time, double. Ready? Let's finish with the rebound and run. Keep running. Don't attack the press. Make basket, bias, or drive, and you go 3. No G's, no G's. Okay? Bias, or 3 points.
Well, both coaches staying calm, composed. Everything to play for in this game. Defense has certainly shown out here in the second period. After 58 points going up in the first, with just a minute left, only 34 points so far in the second, which is a bit back on planet Earth kind of numbers. The shooting percentage is still pretty impressive from both sides. Partizan nursing a 4-point lead. Oh, nice hesitation play. Wayne Washington, the extra touch. Carlik Jones goes to the rack and lays it home. That's good movement, good ball movement. That's when Coach Bradovic seems talking to his players about look, see what's open, see what the defense is giving you. That's what they means. It's just perfect to Bradovic basketball. Shot clock running down for Berlin. Delo misses the jump shot. The Partizan fans in full voice knows their team has the biggest lead of the game. Tariq Jones is fouled. That's Trevion Williams. That'll be his third. It's a big call. Hand on the hip. Jones losing his balance. How about this? A nice, confident finish from Jones. Carlik, that is. We got another timeout call. Partizan looking to enhance their lead as we go into the half. They lead by 6.
Transit 3, okay? They're in zone. Trey, take it out. Venga. Gianni, you receive. Matteo here. And here is Marte. Marte, you receive. Bam, bam. Attack. Matt is here. Matteo, you are coming here. Trey, Gianni, and Trey are coming from behind, okay? For the rebound. 6 seconds. Okay? Also, Trey is the last one. Gianni, you spring. If there is nothing or whatever, always we have come back. Trey is coming the last one. Shoot up 3. Okay?
Start the rebound. Start the rebound.
In the moment that the ball is flying, you push off. And then, come on, attack. Okay? Let's go.
Well, you can hear in that timeout there, Coach Gonzalez wanting to make advantage of every second of this first half. Plenty of motivation for that. Want to keep his team confident, make them sure that they don't get despondent, having conceded 50 points, which is not a big number, not a good number on any day of the week. So he's making sure that they execute offensively. For context, Alba conceded an average of 92 points a game this season. And they're well on track to surpass that, which means their offense has got to keep firing. Tariq Jones goes 1 from 2, and we're going to have a substitution. Clock running down. Williams finds Wetzel, finds Delo at the buzzer. And the Partizan defense breaks down, and that timeout called. The team scored over 100 points when Alba Berlin are involved. Third quarter is underway. Partizan, one of the hottest teams in the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague right now, having won 4 games in a row. Looking to defend their winning streak against a feisty, a hungry Alba Berlin, and the Albatrosses on the attack to start the second half. David McCormack goes to running hook shot. That's well defended. The shot clock expires. McCormack, his strength would normally create an open look for him, but he's trying to muscle Tariq Jones out of the way. That's not how you're going to score over Jones. You want to score over Jones, you've got to get him off balance. And if you've got the size advantage that you do, you've got to just turn around, put it up over him. So the art of the good old-fashioned turnaround jump shot is long gone They need 3-4 dribbles nowadays to get a shot off. But who am I to pine for days gone by? Partizan now. Same five that started the game, start the second half for them. And Isaiah Mike makes the first shot of the half. And Isaiah Mike goes to 4 points. The lead is 7. It's the biggest lead of the game. Nice interior pass there. Spagnolo finds Delo. Delo can't convert that though. Couple of change in the starting line. Tim Snyder gets the start in the third quarter. Came off the bench, but gets the ball stripped away there by Carlik Jones, who again is filling out his stat line. He's playing for the foul, and they need to also get back on defense. The ever-dangerous Spagnolo in possession. Well, how's about that? McCormick hits the deck, saves the ball on the way down. And then in the post, good hustle by McCormick, and he's going to shoot free throws. The American with the hustle, first to save the pass. And then he dives to the basket so aggressively. Tyreek Jones is still trying to recover. See, as the ball comes in, Tyreek Jones doesn't know where his man is, and with his back turned, he commits the foul. And that's his first. And David McCormack will get a trip to the free throw, and the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. His team just 2 from 4 in the first half. They did not shoot many free throws. Why? Because they shot nothing but jump shots. And layups were uncontested. Expect to see them go to the line more here in the second half. I'd imagine Coach Obradovic will be telling his team he wants more aggression from them. They committed 8 fouls in the first 20 minutes. McCormick goes 1 from 2 at the free throw line there. 6 points personal for him. Alba, they're extending their defense. Backdoor cut. Carlik Jones finds a wide open Vanja Marinkovic. That's his spot. He can't convert. Malti Delo with the rebound. Berlin, the number 3 total rebounding team in the EuroLeague this year. Carlik Jones commits the foul. That'll be his second. He's saying the referee, he grabbed the ball. Let's see the argument, but once he turns around, when McCormick drop steps to the baseline, suddenly Jones' arm is no longer on the ball, it's on the body, and that's where the foul's being called. McCormick makes no mistake with those 2 there. Biggest lead of the game was 7 points for Partizan just a few moments ago. Those free throws cut it to 4. Oh, nice pass. That's great position from Tyreek Jones. But the pass was not an easy one to make. Carlik Jones creating the angle so he can dump that bounce pass in as well. And the important thing is the bounce pass went under the defender. That's why McCormick commits the foul. Sterling Brown works off the dribble. There, they want Tyreek Jones in the place. This, see, you try to go over the top, and McCormick can reach over and force a turnover. Both teams with 4 steals. Isaiah Mike throws it away. That's a simple mistake. Snyder with the turnover, and he knows it as well. Caught the ball, shuffled his feet there. Coach Gonzalez talks to the referee about whether or not that actually was a turnover. The stat sheet will say yes, it is. 10th turnover of the game for Berlin. Partizan with 8. The number they care about, those on the scoreboard. 53-49 as Carlik Jones just bumps Spagnolo out the way. And he goes to 13 points. Spagnolo wants to pull up jump shot, tries to dump down low to Delo. Matt Thomas, know what happens when he gets open underneath, and he gets the shot away, and there it's Tim Snyder who's replaced Yanni Wetzel in the starting lineup in the third period. Offensive rebound and sticks back. Matt Thomas with that quick release. Tim Snyder breaking free for the offensive rebound. That frustration from Coach Obradovic is not with Tyreek Jones. It's with Isaiah Mike. And there you see the lecture ensues. He's telling him, you've got to find your man. When the shot goes, you've got to find your man. Don't go to the basket. Go find somebody to block out. And when you don't, you cause problems. Snyder unable to convert the three-point play, but has gone to 500 points for his career. Missed jump shot from Partizan. Spagnolo trying to dial up an open look. Lobs upstairs. David McCormack, alley-up slam. That's the passing game of Berlin. Everybody in motion. Isaac Bonga misses the triple. Pace the game is opening up, which sort of suits Berlin on a normal day, but they're so thin on the bench, I don't think they can really get into a run and gun, upbeat, fast break action. Much rather have some half-court dynamism like this. Spagnolo upstairs. McCormack in the double figures. Sterling Brown drives. That's a strong finish. Brown there goes beast mode against Spagnolo. Of course, he's familiar with him, having played with him last year, knows he's got the strength up over him. Snyder made one, makes two. Tim Snyder, 2 from 2 from deep. Not really well defended, I have to say that. And like that, Berlin are within a point. Carlik Jones goes, eases his way to the basket. Good screen from Davies to get him open. Davies making sure he held rock solid as he hands the ball off to Carlik Jones. And Carlik Jones goes to 15 points personal. Spagnolo, that pull-up jump shot, fouled in the act of. Carlik Jones doesn't like the whistle. That'll be 3 fouls on him, a decision to make for Coach Obradovic. You leave him out there. I can assure you that Coach Obradovic is not taking dinner orders right there. I'm going to tell you, as a player, you get yelled at a lot by coaches. A lot of it's in the emotion, and it's forgotten almost immediately. And players get used to that, and it looks a lot worse than it actually is. Of course, it's easy to say that when I'm sitting here with a microphone and Coach Obradovic isn't yelling at me about blocking out. That's because I always blocked out. Free throws converted. Spagnolo goes to 9 points. Alba go to 58. They trail by 1. No open looks here for Partizan, but Sterling Brown creates one. He's 2 from 5 from downtown. Stolen. Good hands from Davies. Marinkovic drops off. Oh, the hesitation dribble, the pass, the and-one slam. That is outstanding basketball from Partizan, starting with the defense. Brandon Davies, hands up high, forces the steal, and there's going to be another one. Picture-perfect fast break. Marinkovic triggered it. Davies hammers home the points. Oh, mounting the low. Well, he can keep a straight face if he wants. He did not mean that to go off the backboard, but he'll take the points. Does not say that it was banked in from dead in front. It says 3 points to Matty DeLow. He goes to 5 points personal. Mounted the low. I didn't hear him say glass. We get a timeout. We're midway through the third. Alba Berlin 61. Partizan Mozart Belgrade 64. Well, we'll use this timeout to give you the Turkish Airlines flight time. Take you back to the first half. The exquisite wraparound pass from Carlik Jones. The bounce from Tyreek Jones. That is your Turkish Airlines flight time. But we revisit that last fast break there. The hesitation from Carlik Jones just drew the defense to him. Looked like he was going to go and lay it up, but all the while he was thinking Brandon Davies, and how's about that for the windmill slam? Well, the offense of both teams ramped up here in the third period. Back to that first quarter pace. In the first quarter, Alba had 28 points. Partizan had 30. Second period was 18-21, again in favor of Partizan. And here we are, midway through the third. It's 15-13 in favor of Alba Berlin. This game is still very much in the mix. Defensive rebound, Snyder. Here comes Berlin. In the corner, it's an offensive foul. Isaac Bonga sets up shot. Mati DeLo was open in the corner, but McCormack sitting there just not aware of where the defender is, and Bonga draws the offensive foul. Second foul called on David McCormack. Sterling Brown trying to hide on the defense. Ends up with the ball in his hands. Goes inside, the reverse layup. Pretty finish left-handed. Sterling Brown goes to 12 points. The lead back to 5. Suffocating defense from Partizan. Berlin get out of it. That's that Mandelo. Oh, should have used the backboard. You know you never miss that one. 3 minutes left in the third period. Partizan by 5. Partizan by 8 as Sterling Brown heats up. I said the guard, when you've got Tyreek Jones and you've got Brandon Davies playing so well in the paint for Partizan, it means the likes of Carlik Jones, Sterling Brown and Dwayne Washington are getting easy looks and converting them. 2 missed threes from Berlin. The deficit is 8. A bucket here. I think you see Coach Gonzalez will call timeout. There's the triple, and there's the timeout. Sterling Brown is on fire. He was 1 of 4 in the first half. He's made 3 in a row here, and he's broken this into a double-digit lead. Alba 61, Partizan 72. love the buzz, the sound of the timeout. Even if you can't really make out what they're going on about, it's just you hear the energy. That's important, just to let the sound tell the story, because that connects with the emotion on the court and in the stands. The traveling Partisan fans, oh, they would long to go back to the pinnacle of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague and win their crown once more. Breakdown defensively out of the timeout. And there, good block out there. Vanja Marinkovic doing an excellent job of getting the defensive player on his back, and that's where Coach Obradovic was talking to Isaiah Mike about offensive rebounding. Just get in front of him, get him on your back, and the only way you can get to the ball is by fouling. Brown, hot hand. Marinkovic loses the handle, saves it, shot clock running down. Vanja Marinkovic down the lane, drops off. Davies turns his back, gets a shot partially blocked. And this helter-skelter style of basketball, I was about to say, normally suits Berlin, but this year they commit more turnovers than any other team in the EuroLeague, averaging 17 a game, and that's one there that they would love to have back. That's unforced error. That should be points, not a turnover. This is where the depth of bench is going to work in favor of Partizan. If this game gets really high speed, Berlin just don't have a lot of energy out there, don't have a lot of substitution options. Brandon Davies just, takes him to score but misses the layup. Doesn't work if you blow the punchline. The fake pass. Olinde answers. And with a miss at one end, how often does that happen? Partizan go from trying to turn the thumb screws to having to call timeout. Partizan's lead is down to 8. Alba 64. Partizan Belgrade 72.
They do the clear screen on the next situation. You gotta call, maybe zone up or talk to these guys that get screen. If the screener gotta know, we gotta know.
In offense, if we are in this time, if we are open, we shoot. Very good. Then transit 2 now for Jonas. In this side. Big men are rolling behind with the screen. Go up. So if there is nothing, they're not helping with Jonas. Second pick and roll.
Well, you hear the philosophy of Coach Gonzalez. If you're open, shoot the basketball. Very good. Olinde knows that that's the instruction. Other players playing on a different coach, different team may stop and think about it. And when you hesitate, that causes the disruption. Coach Obradovic, again, he's always talking about think. It's teaching. Constantly teaching, even when he's coaching and telling you what you did wrong. Saying to Davies, okay, look, you make the spectacular play. You get the fake pass, the defense goes away. If you're not going to make the left, let's go back and run the offense again. Let's take it out. Let's make them play defense. As Carlik Jones draws the foul, Jonas Matisek, who never saw a foul he didn't like, commits his second. And so Carlik Jones will go to the free throw line with his team, both teams in the bonus. Matisek, one of the most aggressive on-the-board defenders you will ever come across. Coach Obradovic continued relentless with his commitment to using his bench to the fourth It's about exploiting the energy. You see young Mitar Bosniakovic looking to come in the game. Don't forget, they've stretched this lead out. Dwayne Washington, who made his first three-point shots of the game, hasn't played yet in the second half. Bosniakovic, who I think is about to enter the game, who was part of probably one of the most remarkable Adidas Next Generation finals I've ever seen in Berlin, when Real Madrid, for whom he was playing at the time, were victorious over the French Inset Central Academy team. What a game that was. Bosniakovic had 18 points in that. A game that was won at the buzzer. More on that. Goes back to the action here. Olinde drives, kicks. Shot clock running down. Matisek got to make something happen now. It's Olinde. Leans through. Doesn't get the shot. Offensive rebound. Wetzel. And working up the dribble. Yanni Wetzel is called for an offensive foul as he lowers his shoulder, and there you see Coach Obradovic. When you get it right, he will say congratulations. Let's see where the defense is there. It's that left arm on the hand on the leg of Bosniakovic. Some could say that was a little bit harsh, but the Partizan fans love every moment of it. Double-digit lead. They're going to hold for just about the last shot of the third period. Bosniakovic was in there for one play and one play only defensively. Now it's Carlik Jones, the man he replaced. Works. Marinkovic fading away. Doesn't get the three to go. And the quarter ends with a defensive rebound for Giga Samar. Tense period, but after three, Alba Berlin trail by 64 points to Partizan's 74. Well, consistency is never a bad thing to have in the EuroLeague, and Partizan matched the defensive performance of the second period in the third, conceding 18 points again when it looked like Alba were going to get on a bit of a roll. They broke it open. They took a lead by as many as 11 points. Rare fast break opportunities. The three-pointers continue to rain home. And their offense has stayed consistent. 23 points in that period for Partizan, outscoring Alba by 5. And this is where we start thinking about fatigue. 30 minutes down, 10 minutes to go. The shooting percentages inevitably starting to drop off. Berlin with a slight edge rebounding. Turnovers though, 14 turnovers for Berlin. That translates to extra shot attempts, and Partizan 14 of 16, 88% at the free throw line. Alba Berlin 7 of 11, 4 points they've left out there. Well, Sterling Brown, first time back on the court that he led Berlin at last season. Many people questioned it when Coach Obradovic brought him to Partizan. Is that a good move? Tonight, you say very much. That's a big yes. Sterling Brown has made 4 3-point shots, 3 in that third period alone, and that's good enough for him. He was the BKT best performance of that third quarter. 13 points personal in the period. That's all behind him now. It's the fourth period. Partizan, can they keep this win streak going? 4 games on the bounce they've won. Berlin have lost 4 from 5, and finally Carlik Jones gets fouled in the act of shooting. Although he'd say he gets fouled every time, but he will go to the free throw line as he splits the defense, which is late to recover. It's Lewis. No, it's not Alinde. Who gets it? Well, I think it's Wetzel going from behind. Yeah, Yanni Wetzel gets him from behind on the head before Alinde can take him out. It'll be free throws for Carlik Jones. Jones goes 1 from 2. Given the pace of this game, Berlin are very much in this one. Oh, Yanni Wetzel, that's nice footwork. Yanni Wetzel. It's that quick drop step, doesn't mess around. One-on-one, Tyreek Jones not able to adjust. Wetzel goes to 6 points personal. Marinkovic, this time with more time for the shot. Can't convert. How's about that? Isaac Bonga. Just a bundle of energy and hustle in this game. 4 rebounds for him. As the three-pointers off from Sterling Brown. And Yanni Wetzel with the breakaway slam dunk. Matisak with the assist. Berlin looking to make a charge here. Marinkovic does not hesitate to shoot, and this time dials up his first three-point score of the game. Halts the run of Berlin. And then Marinkovic commits the foul and says, look, here's how you stop Wetzel. Just foul him. Tyreek Jones maybe, I hate to say this because it's so rarely the case, starting to get a little bit tired. Coach Bradovic goes to his bench and there's interesting substitution. Brings Bosniakovic back in the game. I think he's going to go small. And he's going offense, defense. Carlik Jones sits down. Bosniakovic comes onto the court for his defensive energy. Alinde trying to work against Bonga, and he's going to be caught for 3 seconds if he doesn't get rid of it quick. Baseline drive. Alinde hesitates, and he is taken down hard by Tyreek Jones. He wants unsportsmanlike. He's definitely going to get 2 free throws. Tyreek Jones goes for the head fake. No question he's committed the foul. I'll make that 3 on Tyreek Jones. And Luis Alinde makes his first free throw. He's got 1 to come. Washington gets his first action of the second half. And he's chased into a double team. Somebody's open. Can they find the man who that is? The answer is no. So they go settle into the offensive set. There's the high screen set from Tyreek Jones. Dwayne Washington uses it. Wozniakovic, a step back 3-point shot. Tried to hit the backboard, but that's going to be an air ball. That shot clock should be expired. It should be a Berlin possession. Don't think the ball touched the rim, so the shot clock expired even if they didn't get the rebound. Look at that defense from Wozniakovic. He knows his role. Rapier finds Alinde. With this lineup on the floor for Berlin, you wonder who's the main weapon going to be. It's going to have to be Wetzel. Nice pass inside, but Samar can't do anything with that. And here comes Partizan. Bonga picks up the loose ball. Partizan now trying to methodically pick Berlin apart. Make them play the full 24-second set. Shot clock hits 5. Washington Misses the 3. Defensive rebound, Wetzel. 5 rebounds for him. Jonas Matisek, he's made 2 from that spot, make it 3. Perfect 3 from 3 for Jonas Matisek. Berlin making a charge. Timeout called by Coach Obradovic and Partizan. Alba 73, Partizan 78.
Hey, they go to drop the ball, same angle we play. Yep. So be ready if we drop over here, another play, up the last player, play, punish them with this.
If you see your guy going track, you also lift up. It's an easy pass and easy pass.
Let's go.
Double piece down.
Let's go.
Coach Obradovic is doing in that timeout is he wants to keep his team with the energy that got them the 11-point lead. And you don't get that by making mistakes there. Communication is the key thing there. You've got to talk to each other. You've got to say, Washington there should be yelling at Bonga, say, hey, get my man till I get back. And it may not have stopped anything, but the point that Coach Obradovic is making is you're building up a bank of knowledge that you use throughout the season. Zone defense now from Berlin. They try to show a change. Unsettle Partizan. They don't unsettle any. That's Tyreek Jones. The basket is waved off because the referee's saying he's hanging on the rim. And did he coax the ball through while he was holding on to the rim? If he was, it was interference. The foul comes, the drop step. He looks for the dunk. But that basket should count. He tries to dunk, he lets go of the rim, and the ball just drops through it. Referee has waved it off. Coach Obradovic is not going to challenge it. It's fair enough, but Tyreek Jones just makes so many things happen. So explosive. And if you can come away with 2 made free throws against this zone, is that enough to break Berlin back into a man-to-man? The Serbian fans thrilled at the thought of their team stretching their winning streak to 5. So many of the games, they lost 6 in a row. It looked desperate for Partizan. It was like everything that could go wrong on the court for them did. Now they're starting to get the breaks, but they're not playing good defense though. And that is a simple bucket there. Elias Rapiek off the assist from Wetzel. And Sterling Brown with the soft foul on the wrong side of the offensive player. Free throws missed though. The lead is 5 for Partizan. Now if you're Berlin, you want to make your charge at just the right moment. You have to work really hard to get back in the lead. And if you're Partizan, you just want to be methodical and aggressive. Oh, just get everyone out of the way and let Tyreek Jones bring the house down. His first points of the second half. And I think we're going to see that one again. Wetzel goes one way with a scooping hook shot, and Bonga with the hustle. Defensive rebound. Sterling Brown on the wing. Alba, have they got another fight left in them? They have, because Rapier gets the steal. Spagnolo is fouled in transition. He should have shot it. He'd have got 3 free throws. Coach Gonzalez wants unsportsmanlike foul. Well, there's the foul from Washington. Referees probably will review this, but how's about this? We're going to see this one over and over again. Ouch. Well, I have to say, when Tyreek Jones gets a follow-up slam dunk, the ball stays slammed. Referees reviewing the play. Let's listen in.
I didn't see any attempt to play with the ball. You just see one.
With 11 it is even more clear. Okay? No attempt to play the ball.
No attempt to play the ball.
Like foul.
Well, you hear that, the referee upgraded to unsportsmanlike. 2 coaches' challenges made by Israel Gonzalez, both successful. Washington commits the unsportsmanlike foul. And it'll be 2 free throws for Spagnolo and possession for Alba Berlin. Spagnolo makes a pair. Big play here. Berlin are within 5. They've come from behind. Not least of which in their last victory against Bologna, when they looked dead and buried and they took care of them in overtime. Oh, McCormack. Good composure there. Coach Obradovic asking the referee, saying, surely that's a travel. Referee says no. McCormack, 12 points, leading scorer at 4. Berlin, they're within 3. Midway through the 4th period. Carlik Jones gets the defender on his back, and there's a foul, and that's Spagnolo who gets him on the arm. It'll be possession, not free throws, as well, referee's trying to show 2 free throws, which it's not. It's going to be a pass. There's the foul, and he passes the ball out. It cannot be free throws, surely. Referee adjusts his call. Linde commits his 3rd foul. Sterling Brown open again. He's been hot tonight. Can't get the score. Ball is bouncing around, and Olinde comes up with it. Berlin can tie it up here with a 3-point shot. They want Matt Thomas. They get Matt Thomas. He doesn't get the 3-pointer away, but Olinde does, and it clangs off the back iron. Berlin very much alive, though. They've trailed by as many as 11 points. Carlik Jones goes to the rack. He gets fouled, and he will definitely shoot free throws this time. Take your pick who you want to give it to. Referees, I think, are going to give it to Spagnolo, which is a break for Berlin. So there'd been a Linde, it'd been number 4. Partizan at 17 of 20 at the free throw line tonight. Berlin have been a lot more aggressive going to the basket. They've shot 12 free throws in the second half, making 9. But these are important now. Just get a sense that Partizan are holding on a little bit. Because Alba Berlin have got this never-say-die attitude, particularly offensively. And with the scores, as relatively speaking, as low as it is, Berlin are very much in their sweet spot of where they can get to. They can get to 90 points. The question for them is, can they keep Partizan under that total? Snyder drives, goes down the lane, gets fouled. And he will shoot free throws. Another lack of communication there. That's what Coach Obradovic is saying. Bonga cheats, and he's got to talk. Tell your teammates, I need some help. Foul, I think, is going to be on Carlik Jones. If it is, that's his third. And Tim Snyder. 8 points personal for him. Make that 9 with 1 free throw to come. Snyder makes a pair. Alba still within a single score, 81-84. Partizan ahead. Washington drives, fades, high off the backboard, no good. There's Tyreek Jones. Muscles away, throws it away. A triple team down low. Forces the turnover. Special opportunity here for Berlin. McCormick in the post, they can feed him. But Bonga, oh my word, what a play. Isaac Bonga. Just never say die attitude, steals the ball away. He's been crucial for this team off the bench. Oh, Dwayne Washington. Well, a bit like him, I celebrate the dunk before he converted it, as he got everything wrong. And Berlin still live. Big rebound. And the players, the legs must be burning now. The lactic acid in those calf muscles and thigh muscles. Who can make the big plays down the stretch? Carlik Jones, pull-up jump shot, no good. Big rebound by McCormack. Number 2 rebounder in the EuroLeague. Spagnolo. I don't think they've got 2 or 3 runs in them. If they can get their nose in front, some when in crunch time, where we are right now, maybe Berlin can steal a victory that looked for all the world like it was never going to happen. And they've got a chance. Crunch time is on us. And Alba can take the lead with a score of any description. And they're going to have to get that score at the free throw line. Tyreek Jones fouls David McCormack, fouls him hard. Spagnolo, who is deadly on that pull-up jump shot. In that 2-point arc, that's his key weapon. He goes to 13 points, along with 5 assists. He had 7 points in the first half. He's had 6 points here in the second. And that assist to David McCormack could give his team their first lead since way back before halftime. Partizan's offense has dried up. Alba's is just getting going. 21 points in this fourth period for them. It's an 11-point swing. Brandon Davies finds Isaac Bonga wide open, but that was maybe not the best shot they can get. And now Alba looking to snap the unstoppable force that has been Partizan. A score here will get the crowd on its feet, and it is! As Tim Snyder, from deep, his third three-point score of the game. And Alba, are they on the verge of stealing a victory that looked a distant dream? Timeout on the floor, Berlin 88, Partizan Belgrade 84. Well, the time for teaching is gone. Now it's time to just draw up the sets. The three-point buckets. That is a favorite spot on the floor for Berlin. They've made a whole host from there. Snyder's made three from that spot. Matisek has made three from that spot. Berlin with the game at their mercy. First, they need defense. They don't get it. Marinkovic does exactly what his coach drew up in the timeout. Final minute, though. Spagnolo lobs down, gets it back, gets it blocked. Ball ends up, it's with Partizan. They want Marinkovic. Colleague Jones, the hesitation, the layup. Oh, he will get two free throws. Almost getting the and one. And Jones slow to rise as he draws. There's the foul. He's in the action of going to the basket. Well, this game has had everything. But how's about that for a big-time bucket and a big-time play drawn up by the greatest of all time, Coach Obradovic. Like he does it every day, gives his team the chance for the win.
When the ball release, Bob is when the ball release, okay? Okay, 55.7. Just start the counter now. And let's go. Yeah.
As those you're wondering, the clock stops every time there's a score in the last 2 minutes. So the clock, ball went through the net at 55.7. But the clock did not stop, so they will make an adjustment on the clock. Probably put about 2 seconds back on it. With 29 seconds left in the game, that's going to be pretty important. Colleague Jones doesn't need to worry about the clock. He needs to worry about making these free throws. He's 5 of 6 at the line tonight. Well, this situation, this is where the hours of practice, punishing yourself, shooting free throws when you're on the point of exhaustion. So you do it without even thinking. Berlin praying for a miss that will give him a chance to maintain the lead. If you're Berlin, you want to win this in regulation. Partizan, who've blown an 11-point lead. Looking to get back in front. They were down by 4. A 5-0 run gives them the lead once more, and Coach Gonzalez calls timeout. Honors to Partizan. Timeout on the floor. Alba 88, Partizan 89.
Everybody ready to shoot. A semana 3 or 2 points. Okay?
Hey, Bruno, they don't have the timeout. They're gonna go, no matter what. Hey, if we miss.
Well, you heard Coach Gonzalez said he's setting some screens and he wants one-on-one, everybody ready to shoot. Doesn't care if it's a 2 or a 3. He's going to put the ball in this man's hands. And Spagnolo will be looking to find his best offensive option. Matt Thomas is his best shooter. McCormick is the power player around the basket. Which way do they go? They're going to take the ball full court. So that gives them a full 24 seconds on the shot clock. You could advance to the front court if they wanted to, but then they have to reduce it to 14. This is now Alba's offense against Partizan's defense. Interesting, Bonga guarding Spagnolo. They want the switch. They get the switch. Spagnolo one-on-one with Jones. McCormick in the post. Shot clock running down. Leans through, throws it away. Who gets the loose ball? And it's a foul call. Tyreek Jones is fouled out. McCormick may have sold it a little bit, but Tyreek Jones gets out-hustled for the loose ball. Great defense from Marinkovic. But Alba comes up with the loose ball, and there. Yeah, McCormick definitely sold that one. Jones was just running away. But there was contact, and he is out of the game. 20 points, 7 rebounds for the number 88 of Partizan. But the most important number right now is 5 fouls. He is done. And David McCormick with 2 free throws. He's 6 of 7 at the line. 6 of 8. Berlin praying, wishing this one home to at least get on level terms and force Partizan to have to score. If he scores, I'm almost certain. Well, there's no timeout for Partizan. They got to go. He makes the second. There's a substitution. Well, does this game have overtime written all over it? The fans deserve that, I have to say. Carlik Jones, one-on-one with Madisek. He gets inside, he pulls up, he shoots. He makes the jump shot. The hearts of Alba are broken by that man, Carlik Jones. 24 points personal for him. He has been an absolute whirling dervish. Is that the bucket that gets the win? Timeout called by Alba. They trail by 2. Well, the jubilation in the stands for the Partisan supporters as coach Gonzalez tries to respond to this bucket from Khalid Jones, stopping on a dime, the pull-up jump shot. Matisek helpless on defense. Jones with his best performance of his young EuroLeague career. 24 points, 6 assists, a couple of steals and 5 rebounds. But those 2 points there, could they get his team their 5th win in a row? Less than 2 seconds left. Matt Thomas, you know he wants the ball. They want the 3 for the win. They'll be happy with a foul, though, and go to the free throw line. It's lobbed. McCormick, he's fouled. The referee has called a foul, and David McCormick, they had the lob pass perfectly dialed up. Marinkovic, I think, is being called for backing underneath it. And McCormick has the chance to send this one to overtime. The referee is going to judge this for the clock. They've called a foul. The question is, did the foul happen before or after the clock expired?
And 1.7.
We must check if the time is started on time. So let's try to use the same on the previous play.
Now the touch is okay. Now there is a touch. Now.
Okay. We need to do time when it's a legal contact. To help to make this time.
This is the contact time. 0.1. Okay, 0.
So it means 1.
Well, the referee, once they called a foul, it's a foul. What they're trying to find out is whether the foul happened before the clock expired. And the answer has to be yes, because the foul can't be committed until the clock starts, which is when he touched the ball. So David McCormick, they've taken 1/10 of a second off the clock. But now McCormick with free throws that will determine the outcome of this game in regulation. He needs both. He's 7 of 9 at the free throw line so far tonight. The first one is off. Now he's got to miss on purpose, and they've got to try to get a rebound. They've got 8 offensive boards tonight. They're going to need a 9th. Options limited now for the home team. McCormack has been such a important part of this game tonight. Misses the free throws. Gets the second to go, which is exactly what he did not want. Now Coach Obradovic just needs the ball in bounds and somewhere to receive the basketball and make a free throw, because they're going to get fouled, and fouled hard. Alba need a steal. Nothing else will do for them. A steal and a basket in 1.6 seconds. What an end to this game. Davies catches the ball, holds it, and he will have time to shoot 2 free throws. Brandon Davies pops free. I mean, you feel for McCormack. He's trying to hit the front of the rim, keep the ball alive. But because he put the backspin on it, when it hits the rim and bounces up, it wants to go in. So the point counts. He ends up with 16 points. And Brandon Davies, who's 2 of 2 at the line tonight, misses the first. Well, here's the chance where you miss the second on purpose so that Alba doesn't even have a chance to get a shot away. Both teams, no timeouts. And he shoots an air ball. You've got to hit the rim. Brandon Davies. Well, you need to watch the Chima Maneke highlights if you want to know how to miss a free throw on purpose. So now, Berlin with a chance. The ball's up. It's caught, tipped, and that's going to be over. Coach Obradovic does not have to lose another hair on his head.